Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey action, we have St. Louis Blues at Los Angeles Kings. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Hope you're ready for some hockey. Kings really need this one tonight and tomorrow. They are a point out of the last wild card, and they play Nashville tomorrow. So tonight and tomorrow, big games. All right, I gotta fix my chat. Hope you're doing well. We should be set in a minute. Okay. Audio is good. Didn't mean to all caps the hello or when I typed it. Was in a hurry. Didn't notice. All right, let's make sure that's live and muted. There we go. Unmute that. And one score in progress to pass along. Canucks 3, Avalanche 1. Still in the first. What is going on in Denver, Colorado tonight? Looks like Colorado had it tied 1-1. We had a goal at 29 seconds, Sasson. Then McKinnon has got his 50th at 1:22. Bluger's 7th, shorthanded, 5:21. And then on the power play, DeBrusque. So 4 goals in the first 11:38. Dan, hello. How you doing? Yeah, good evening. Yeah, thanks. The Kings need it. Hello, Sinbin Admin. Thank you. Yeah, Kings need it. They really need this game, and they're going to have their hands full tomorrow. We'll bring you Sabres, Senators. We'll keep an eye on Canadiens, Rangers. And then the late game, 9:30. I try to avoid 9:30, but we're going to do 9:30 tomorrow because it's Predators, Kings. I think we got Predators, Kings Monday as well. Yep. And it's also a 9:30 game. Dang. Late nights on those nights. All right, still waiting. We do not have the goalies yet. I don't know what the delay is here. Yeah, so Sabres, Senators tomorrow. Our next Canadiens game will be Sunday. Devils, Canadiens. All right, there we go. We got the goalies finally. Kings lead the best of three, or sorry, the Kings lead the 3-game season series 2-0. But they won in overtime and in a shootout on the road in St. Louis. All right, it is Binnington versus Forsberg. 12, 19, and 6, 3.33 goals against, 8.73 save percentage, 1 shutout for Jordan Binnington. 11, 11, and 5, 2.81 for Forsberg. Missed his goals against. All right, Blues in white. They'll be going left to right. Kings in black, right to left. Oh boy, the Kings need this one. All right, underway from Crypto.com Arena. Sent in by the Kings. It's in the far corner. Kopitar, a little bit of a hit there. Didn't see who that was. Parayko sends it up, but not out. Kings send it behind the net. Kopitar centers. It's into the near corner. Blue line keeper towards the net. Save and skated out by Parayko. At the neutral zone. Both teams getting line changes and a dump in by St. Louis. 19:10 to go, first period. Byfield pass off the far board, sent up by St. Louis. I believe it was Broberg, but we got a puck into the bench area, I think, at 19:02. So, oh, they gave the Kings a shot on goal. All right, face off just outside the Kings defensive zone. It's in front of their bench. Byfield does not win the draw. It's to Mayo. Maillous. Behind the net, centering pass. That shot was wide. Broberg had set it up for the Blues. They keep it in. Broberg, oh, nope, he sent it to the neutral ice. And Broberg will pass it right up the middle towards the near circle and a nice poke check. Oh, no, we got a penalty, I think. Pardon me, probably on the Kings. Dumoulin heads to the box. Hooking on Dumoulin, and the Blues head to the first power play. All right, I guess he got into... Who was that? Snuggerud's hands, I guess. All right, Kings on the PK. Power play time. 28th in the NHL. 17.6 for St. Louis. I missed. Kings PK 29th. 74.8. Near circle clear by the Kings. Race is on. Lawton tries to get there. He sends it behind the St. Louis net. Now Binnington has it. Suter has it now. And Mayu picks it up. Blue line, pass back to Kiru. Buknovich, I think that's how you say it, to Dvorsky. Suter in the near boards to the blue line. Mayu shot blocked. Kings on the race. Oh, that looks like a trip, and we're going to have a 4-on-4. Yeah, Kings were off to the races. They would have had a breakaway. And St. Louis not happy, but that's going to be a penalty. Holding on, who is it? Holding on Dvorsky. I was wondering if this was going to be a penalty shot, because he took him down at the blue line. So we've got a 4-on-4 for a minute 13. Then the Kings will have a very brief power play of 47 seconds. All right. Again, Dvorsky holding with 17:48 to go. First period. No score, one shot for the Kings. Byfield near face-off circle. False start on Byfield, and they kick him out of the draw. In steps Moore. Moore versus Thomas for St. Louis. Now St. Louis changing positions. Face-off controlled by the Kings. Shot, save, rebound taken behind the St. Louis net. And Parayko takes it to the neutral ice. And again, we just got nope, we got a whistle is what we have. 17:31, 4-on-4 for another 56 seconds. Kings are 5-5-4 since DJ Smith replaced Jim Hiller. Second game of a 7-game homestand. Yeah, they laid down against the Mammoth. I think they lost 6-2 on Saturday. All right, face-off. Byfield doesn't win it again. St. Louis has it. We're in 4-on-4. They have it in front of their own net, now brought up over the blue line, and they peel back into their own zone. That's Fowler to Parayko. Parayko sends it around for the Blues. Oh, and what's the call? Somebody was laying on the ice for the Kings. Huh. Why is it every time I root for a team, you wear the opposing team? I'm a Kings fan first. I'm from the Chicago area. I don't get to watch the Blackhawks because of local blackouts. They stink. And I'm a Kings fan first. Buffalo fan second, then Montreal. And then maybe Edmonton. All right. We're still in 4-on-4 for 28 seconds. Neutral ice. Blues get a shot from the far circle. Don't think that was on target. They gave the Kings another one. There's one that's sent wide by St. Louis. As a former Blackhawks fan, I never liked the Blues. To the near circle. Or far circle pass. Taken in the corner. All right, Thomas with it for the Blues. Looking. Pass gets tipped, and the Kings will control it. Both teams getting line changes. Kings on a power play briefly now. 30 more seconds on it. 28th in the PK, 75.4 for the Blues. I missed the Kings power play numbers. Oh, they couldn't keep it in. 17 seconds. Kempe quickly to Panarin. Now across ice to LaFerriere. But it's gone. Buchnevich sends it out. There's only 7 seconds on the power play. Panarin to the far circle. A pass to Kempe. Behind the net. Kopitar looking. We're back to 5-on-5. Kempe. Near boards and to the blue line and out. Picked up and Kings take it behind their own net. Anderson sends it up the boards. We'll get to the scratches at the first media timeout. I forgot. They were late getting the rosters up too. All right, dump in by St. Louis. They have it in the slot. That's a shot and a save off the stick of, hold please, Toropchenko. Shots are 2-1 now. LA. Neutral ice, St. Louis, near circle. Shot was blocked. But the puck came to Forsberg, and he froze it in the crease at 14:52. What's the call? Any call here? We got Byfield on the ice, so I'm assuming he's taking the face off. Looks like it against Thomas for St. Louis. It's in the far circle. Blues control it. Shot must have been wide and taken in the near boards. Kings to the neutral ice. Anderson sends it. I'm sorry, Byfield sent it in. Binnington plays it to the far corner and pass ahead to the red line. Parayko sends it around. It's in the far circle. Taken and to the blue line. Pass up the far boards to the near circle. Parayko behind the net for Thomas. Far circle. Briefly touched by Holloway. Gets away from Parayko at the blue line, and the Kings make a pass up ahead. Drop pass at the blue line and sent out. Or no. Both teams went for a line change. Parayko leaves it, and now he heads for a line change. That was Hull, H-O-L-L, that he got it to. Near corner, sent around by Edmondson to the far boards. Now Clark sends one to the near side for Panarin. He loses the puck. Pass to the far boards. Kings skated in. Drop pass to Panarin and taken away. St. Louis the other way. Far circle. Looking and taken away by Panarin. Nice play by Panarin. but kept in at the blue line. He couldn't get it out. Up the middle, shot blocked. That was, who was doing all that? That was Kiru, 25. Kiru takes it behind the LA net, centered it, and it's sent into the far boards. Another shot blocked. Under 13 to play in the first. Sent to the neutral ice by LA. Both teams getting a couple changes. Skated in towards the net. Looked like Forsberg maybe saved it. Otherwise, it was wide. Blue line sent behind the net. Wraparound, no good. And Panarin couldn't get it out. And the Blues missed on a chance. Now it's sent off the glass to the neutral ice and in their own end for Broberg. He sends it up to the near boards, and now it's taken over. Who is that, Ward? I think that was Ward. No, Wright. That's right. Wright is 53. Ward is 52 for the Kings. Dumping by the Kings behind the net. And sent up. Wait, who is 17 for the Kings? Joseph. Okay, I got to remember that. Blue line keeper, they get it to Parayko. His shot saved by Forsberg. Rebound. And another save by Forsberg. He hangs on to this one. And we'll get the under 14 media timeout. Shots are 4-2 St. Louis. Time is 11:51. We head to the under 14 media timeout. No score. And we'll check the scoreboard in a second here. Oh, now they say 5-2 on the shots. What's up, Connor? Oh, nice. Well, happy retirement to your father. Nice. Well, congrats. Thank him for his service. St. Louis' last 40-goal season was 15-16. Tarasenko had 40. Yeah, he's still on the team, right? Yeah, let's look at, before I go to the scoreboard, we'll go through the scratches. Oh, I'm thinking of Toropchenko. Yeah, he's not. Okay, I had the wrong name. All right, Walker, Kessel, Sundqvist, Tucker, Druin are your Blues scratches. For the Kings, we got Malat. He's usually a fourth liner. Mo Verare, he's like the seventh defenseman. And the big guy, Hellenius, he's usually on the fourth line as well. Did somebody come back that's why they're not? Got Dumoulin, Ceci, Edmondson, Doughty, Panarin, Kopitar, Moore, LaFerriere, Turcotte. I think Turcotte's been out. Joseph is pretty new, I think. Lawton, Armia, Anderson, Ward, Wright, Byfield, Clark, Forsberg, Kemper. Okay, they like Ward. They haven't had Lee up in a while, I don't think. Abs got one back. Landeskog's 12th at 16:05. They're only down one after one. Sharks already up 1-0. Will Smith, his 22nd from Celebrini. 11:16 to go in the first. So keep an eye. The light schedule tonight. 3 games. Faceoff was behind the King net. Looked like a shot from possibly Toropchenko there. No, Holloway. Yeah, 6-2 the shots. Nice save by Forsberg. Kings send it to the neutral ice, and it's pinned up against the boards. Moore's trying to dig it out. It's to the blue line, and the Blues take it away. Skating over into the O-zone near circle. That pass was blocked from Holloway. And Moore gets it, and the Kings work it back into their own defensive zone. Anderson dumps it in as the Kings finish a line change. Far circle, though, a shot. I think that hit the side of the net. Blues going the other way. Kiru up ahead, dumped in. Behind the King net now. Battle for the puck. And there's another whistle at 10:47. Not sure what the call is here. They say 6-3 shots.
They've been outstanding, but there's been 3 times in this period already.
6-3 shots, St. Louis. I guess there's no penalty. I don't know what that whistle was for, though. Yeah, Isildur and Connor, welcome. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. Sent in by the Blues. The draw was to the neutral ice. So I don't know what the call was. Into the far corner, Kopitar's. Now dug out. Blue line blast. Wide. Sent out by St. Louis. To the near circle. Now behind the King net. Blue line keeper. That shot was blocked in the slot. Kings going the other way. Pass to Kempe. He lost it. Taken away by Holl. Holl. Hall? Maybe? All right. Dumoulin takes it. Pass to Doughty, who sends it ahead, but it's picked up by Fowler, and it's brought up the near boards. Turnover at the blue line, though. Armia sends it in. Shot by Lawton, and that was high. Blue line keeper Kempe's shot. And it looks like Bennington held on. Whistle at 9:36. That should be the under 10 media timeout. No score. Shots are now 6-4, and I'll catch up on the chat. All right. Again, welcome Dan, Sinbin Admin, Jonathan, Connor, Isildur. Broberg and Holloway, I expect to be hauling the mail for the Blues. Yeah, for sure. Pareko has touched the puck a lot too, the defenseman. Thanks, Isildur. Yeah. I realized that after I said it, and I was thinking of Toropchenko. Thanks, though. I know I blew it. Let's go Blues, dethrone the Kings. No. Who is the only player to record 400 career points with the Islanders and Sabres? Ugh. Well, I should probably know this, but I'm blanking. I can't think of any Islanders and Sabres. I'm blanking. From the Isles Sabres game, yeah. Thanks, Isildur. Wait, 16. Oh, that's who? I'm only thinking of Pat LaFontaine. Was he an... I didn't think he was an Islander that long. Oh, he was. That's right. He was briefly a Ranger before he hung it up. Yeah, that's the only guy I could think of, too. I just couldn't remember that he was an Islander. You're right, though. Watching Sharks game as we speak. San Jose to pull away with 2 points so they can... Yeah, I'm hoping not. I'd rather the Kings get it. If the Kings can't get it, I'd almost rather the Kraken, or I'd be okay with the Predators. But I don't know. Kings need to play better at home, and that's just not something they've done all season, so I'm not holding my breath. All right, we're back from commercial. One more media timeout this period at under 6. All right, we got the line of Kempe, Kopitar, and Panarin out there. Blue line keeper after Kopitar won the draw. Why do we have the behind the net cam? All right, now back to the regular. Panarin's pass gets away. Kempe couldn't hang on to it. Blues into the O-zone. They send it to the near corner. And Dumoulin and Doughty are there. Stenberg trying to dig it out. It's sent up, I think, by the Kings, and it's picked up and sent ahead for the Blues. Blue line, a shot by Parayko. Must have been saved. Rebound blocked. Wright got it out of there for the Kings. And is that Stenberg who sent it around? Why can't these ever get right? No, Bergeron. Sorry. Up the near boards by the Kings. And Binnington is behind the net. Nearly taken away by Wright. Binnington gets back. Puck is still against the boards, trying to be dug out. Still waiting for somebody to dig this one out. Blue line, Anderson to the far side. Doughty's shot is blocked. Kings send it to the near boards, and it's out. Blues have it at the red line. Up ahead, Thomas looking in the near boards. Kept in at the blue line. Now picked up by LaFerriere. He sends it behind the King net. Doughty, or that might be CC. I think that's CC. 5, not 8. Taken in again towards the net. Shot was just wide into the far corner for the Blues. Anderson gets the puck after the Blues turned it over. And the Kings send it out. Down the length of the ice for icing at 7:24. So 1-0 Sharks. 7:27 in the first. 3-2 Canucks over the Avs. First intermission in Denver, Colorado. Yeah. Satan. Yeah, Shatan. I know. Yeah, Alexander Mogilny. He's really good in the old hockey games. Video games. All right, sent behind the net. And Kings can't get it out. Blues send it around to the far corner, and Anderson's there. Kings send it up. Down the length of the ice behind the net. Binnington played it. Oh, taken away towards the net. A shot. What a save. Great play, I think, by Ward to steal it and get a shot on goal. Yeah, that was definitely Ward, not Wright. Sent in by the Kings. Looks like it hit the netting above the glass in the corner at 6:50. Ward with a nice play. Just Binnington with a better save. Oh, he may have been poke checked too. He wasn't able to get a lot on the shot because the defense was there.
Maybe the hip right there, just pushed and shoved, didn't grab, and that forced.
I don't know. That thought that was holding. Fox, I guess, didn't think so for the Kings. All right, Kings keep it in, but now the Blues already have it. Far circle, they send it up. Pass to the right up the middle, dump in from the red line to the far corner. Clark sends it to Edmondson. And it's skated out. And Joseph dumps it in. I think they just got Joseph at the trade deadline, if I remember. Binnington sent it behind the net. Blues take it in the near corner, up the near boards. Pass, and all right, they still have it in the near circle. All right, they take it over the red and dump it in. Into the near corner. Dumoulin plays it up the near boards. Cross-ice pass. Now to Kopitar, right up the middle. He sends it to the far corner. Parayko is there, though. Now Kempe is behind the net. I think Dvorsky may have dug it out, but puck is now back behind the St. Louis net. Centering pass. Kempe barely got anything on it. Maybe it was blocked. Binnington saves it and hangs on at 5:30. We hit the under 6-minute media timeout at 5:30. 7-6 now the shots, Blues. All right, let's keep getting caught up on the chat. It's so easy to fall behind. I hope that a month ago When the Sharks decided too fast, I hoped they would bump Edmonton to a wild card spot for a hedge bet for a lot of Hasek. Jets are troopers down here. The stretch. Yeah, actually, the Jets aren't so for sure a Kings must win tonight and tomorrow. The Jets really aren't out of it. They've been playing much better. Let's see. Yeah, the Jets are right behind the Kings. Actually, they're even with the Kings. It's just that they've played one more game. So the Jets are even ahead of the Sharks, right? But the Sharks have two games in hand, so yeah, they gotta win and they gotta beat St. Louis tonight. They gotta beat the Predators tomorrow too. That'd be a huge 4 points. But one thing at a time, they got to beat the Blues. Yeah, only 3 games tonight. I believe Ducks Sharks is the TNT, True TV, HBO Max game. Patrick's. Are we talking about old Sabres or Islanders or both? Hemsky Gold. I don't know. Marchand. Langenbrunner. Yeah, I would. The only guy I can think of was Pat LaFontaine. All right, we are back from commercial. Neutral ice. The Kings have it in their own zone. Oh, steal by Thomas. He sends it off the far boards. Bad turnover by the Kings. Holloway. Let's see. Now Thomas again. He missed Holloway on the pass, and it's out. And the Blues pass it between their defensemen. Mayu to Broberg, and they dumped it in. Kings play it from behind their own net. Under 5 in the first. Kings dump it in, but I think I thought they were going to have to tag up. Far circle to the slot. That shot was blocked. Taken by the Blues. And, did the Kings get a trip? Looks like Armia's heading to the box for tripping, and the Blues will head to the power play. Dang it. Yep, Armia tripping. Oh, man, yeah. He stuck his stick out because Thomas was all over him, and he tripped Broberg. Come on, what are you doing, Armia? Shots are 7-6 Blues, and they're heading to the power play. Suter with the puck. It's in the far corner. Dvorsky. Suter to Kiru. Fowler at the blue line. Kiru far circle. Down low, Suter. Kiru to Fowler near circle. Kiru far circle. Shot. I think it was high. Into the Buchnevich. I think I looked up how to say that, and I don't think that's right. I think it's Buchnevich. I'll look it up. Fowler picks it up after the Kings cleared it. 4 minutes remaining, first period. Kiru to Buchnevich towards Dvorsky, and it's sent behind the net. They did credit St. Louis with a shot. Kings got it to neutral ice. Morse, into the far circle. Just got it knocked away. And Thomas has it for the Blues. Under a minute on their power play. 3:33 in the first. Another shot for St. Louis. Near circle, near corner. Holloway sends it behind the LA net. Neighbors to Thomas. Thomas to Neighbors in the far corner. Now Snuggerud. Thomas with the puck. Broberg, blue line, near side. Now he goes to the point. To Thomas, far circle. Down low for Snuggerud. 20 seconds on the Blues power play. Down low. Neighbors back to Snuggerud. Thomas far circle. To Snuggerud. Pass got away to Broberg. 5 seconds. Towards the net. Rebound by Neighbors into the far corner. Neighbors picks it up again. And we're back to 5-on-5. Armia into the near boards. Battling for the puck. Anderson there too. Holloway got it, but now the Kings are going the other way, trying to get a line change. And they dump it into the far corner. Armia stays out and tries to play it in the near corner. Kopitar couldn't get it, and the Blues are going the other way. Stolen by Armia, and he sends it into the defensive zone. Sent behind the net. Kings pass it to Edmondson. He sends it up the near boards, but it's taken away by the Blues. They have it in their own end. Up the near boards and behind the net, Forsberg tries to play it off the boards. Picked up by the Blues, taken behind the net, back to the blue line. A shot blocked. Blues pick up the rebound, though, and it's into the near corner. And now it's sent to the near circle. Pass by Kempe and a dump in, and the Kings will head for a line change. 10-6 the shot. St. Louis, no score. And sent up by Fowler. Picked up by Dumoulin. He sends it up the near boards. Puck gets to the slot. That shot was blocked. Dumoulin does not clear it. Back to the blue line. Far corner. That is Neighbors again. Far circle. Shot blocked by the Kings. Blues hang on to it. Under a minute to go in the first period. They take it to the side of the net, but now it's picked up by Lawton for LA. Lawton drops a pass to the defense and heads for a line change. Drew Doughty dumps it in from the red line. It goes into the near corner. Now going the other way, the Blues dump it in from the red line off the stick of Dvorsky. Kings get it to the neutral ice. Pass to Byfield. His pass gets away, though. Blues jump on it. Pass taken away, Anderson. And we got 5 seconds left. Blues send it behind their own net into the near corner. That'll do it. That's the end of the first period. No score through 20. All right, don't forget to vote in the poll. It's at the bottom of the chat now, I think. It's a strange location. We got 8 votes. Now we got 9. Blues have 5 votes, 56%. And LA has, the Kings have 4, 56-44. All right, we've played 20. No score. Plenty of scoring opportunities, though. Just neither team could cash in. We had some power plays, but again, nobody cashed in. All right, as of now, 10-6 the shots for the Blues. Game is tied 0-0. 8-6 face-offs, St. Louis. They are Blues are 0 for 2 power play. Kings 0 for 1. 13-5 hits. Kings 10-3 block shots. Kings 8-5 giveaways. Blues 2-1 takeaways. Blues. Third game of a 3-game series, and the Kings lead 2-0. Again, they won in St. Louis twice. 2-1 in overtime back on October 21st. 5-4 shootout January 24th. Canucks 4, Avalanche 2. Blugers 8th from Sasson. 5:02 of the second. 14:54 remaining. Ducks tied it up with the Sharks 1-1. 36 seconds to go. First period. Paling's 10th from Hellison and Dostal. Sorry, the goalie. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Oh, before I do that, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button as well to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Also, if you happen to have a Twitch account, please give Sinbin Stream a follow there as well. It's just a co-stream of what you're seeing here on YouTube, but the advantage is it's faster, less lag or less delay. Also, as of now, still commercial free. Okay. Forgot what I was talking about. We'll look at the scores. I don't know. Dang. Okay, I don't think I can read all these. Brad Halsendor. Eddie the Eagle. Andy Moog. Yeah, good goalie. Shane Sherla and Basil McRae. Those were always the goons on the North Stars I couldn't stand. I remember Langenbrunner. I thought it was Kiru. No? I don't want to say Kairu because it sounds like Caillou. I thought it was Kiru. Maybe it is Kairu. That makes me think of Caillou. Okay, it is Kairu. Okay. Well, my bad. I haven't done a Blues game in a while. Claude Lemieux. That guy was dirty. Iserman. Dino Cicerelli. That's another goon. Osland Draper. All right. Fedosov. Wait, when was this? Oh, Markstrom and Shesterkin fought yesterday? I guess somebody mentioned that and I missed it. They're showing it right now. Shesterkin got some punches in. Yeah, he took Markstrom down. Was that yesterday or Saturday? No, that was yesterday. Oh, wow. Lidstrom. Oops, Franz and... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, sorry. Okay, the Jets are not in last place. I think... Oh, no, it is the Canucks. I thought it was the Jets. Yeah. Well, don't know who's scratched. All right, I caught up. Flurry versus who? Binnington? Why are they showing this? I'm not even on the Blues feed. It's the Kings feed. Scott Stevens was a goon. He ended multiple careers. He ended Lindros's career, or I should say Lindros's career was never the same, and he basically ended Paul Kariya's career too. Niedermeyer, yeah. All right, let me go through the names again. Holt, yeah, how does Hole say it? So it is Cairo. All right. For some reason, I didn't think it was Cairo. Hole. Yeah, it's just hole. Okay. Not overcomplicating it. Hole, Broberg, Toropchenko, Fowler, Thomas, Snuggerud, Suter, Mayu. I remember that one. Cairo, Stenberg, Berggren, Finley, Lindstein, Dvorsky, Pareko, Neighbors, Holloway. Oh, yeah, Bucknovich. I should probably look up. Pareko. Okay, the emphasis is on Ray. Pareko. Yeah, I don't think Bucknovich is right. I think it's Butch. Yeah, Butch Navich. Vich? Yeah, Butch Navich. I knew it. I knew it wasn't Bucknovic. Butch Navich. I'll have to try to remember that one. Butch Navich. All right, I think we're good other than that. Okay. Butch Navich. Okay. All right, well, I guess we can take a look at the standings. Yeah, I can't keep up with your guys and your 90s hockey players. All right, the Sabres have reached 100 points, so have the Hurricanes. In the Atlantic, Buffalo 100, Tampa 98, Montreal 96, Metro, Carolina 100, Pittsburgh 92, New York back there with 89. In the wild card, Boston 94, Columbus 88, Ottawa at 86, and Detroit at 86. Flyers at 86. They all have a game in hand on Columbus. Wow. 2-point spread for 4 teams. And the Capitals are now only 3 back. Gosh darn it. But probably the Devils on down are done. 10 points out with... They haven't been eliminated, but they've only got 8 to play. So far, just the Rangers and the Canucks have been eliminated. Avs have 108 points, so they're still 8 points north of everybody else with 9 to play, and they're playing tonight. Stars 100, Wild 94. That's the Central. In the Pacific, Ducks 87, Oilers 85. Knights 82, then in the wild card, Mammoth 82. I mean, they're not a lock, but I mean, they got a 5-point edge on even the Predators. Predators 77, Kings 76, but they have, they'll be even at 74 games after tonight. They really do need to get both points tonight against the Blues. The Jets are off tonight. But an even bigger day tomorrow, though, in the West. We'll have Sabres, Senators. Senators on the outside looking in. Sabres trying to battle Carolina for the 1 seed, and they're trying to stay ahead of the Lightning just for the Atlantic. Yeah, I really don't want Buffalo, Montreal round 1. That would be terrible. Whoops. What did I do? Let's just go back. Yep, so tomorrow, Sabres, Senators. Keep an eye on Penguins, Lightning. Bruins playing. Canadians playing. We'll keep an eye on that. Red Wings play. Jackets, Hurricanes. Capitals, Devils. Come on, Devils tomorrow. Let's keep the Capitals out of the playoffs. That game will be on Hulu for you tomorrow if you have it. Jets can continue to play well, Jets are on the verge of getting in the wild card themselves and not just spoiler. Canucks can play spoiler, but they got to go to Minnesota tomorrow from Denver to St. Paul. Blackhawks, Oilers, Flames, Golden Knights, Maple Leaf Sharks, Mammoth, Kraken also on Hulu, but we'll bring you Predators, Kings, the as of now 8th and 9th place team in the Western Conference. Friday, just one game. The other game's on NHL Network. So Blues, Ducks. Saturday, if my son's baseball games get canceled, I might add a noon or 2 o'clock game, but we'll at least do a 6 and 9 doubleheader. Sunday we'll do 6 and 8:45, and then Monday just the one game, Predators Kings. I think my son has a game, and I don't feel like doing the. I want to say it's Kraken on Monday. Kraken Jets. I mean, I guess the game's important to the Jets. I don't think his game's going to get canceled Monday. I think our weather is going to be better, so I'm not planning to do it. All right, I'm going to take a break. I'll leave the scoreboard up. Canucks 5, Avs 2. Holy cow. Halfway through the game, 10 to go, second period. 1-1, first intermission, Ducks Sharks. All right, let me cue up the music, and I'll take a break. All right, 1 second. What is going on? All right. By the time I get any music up, it's going to be over. The intermission. All right, a couple of short songs and we'll be back. Thanks. All right, we are back. Let me get out and back in for the game. Make sure we're not behind because it adds at the intermission. Yeah, I would love to do women's hockey as well, but there's no point since the games are already available on YouTube. So I haven't been able to check it out really this year. All right, underway. Kings in black going left to right. Blues in white right to left. 1945, we got a whistle. Let me fix this mic. There we go. Slot chances 8-4, cycle chances 7-2, both favoring the Blues. All right, Blues send it up. It's behind the LA net. Near boards, pass to the slot. It missed Pareko, and Moore's taking it the other way. And it's into the far boards. Blues get it to neutralize. Kings have the puck. Pass by the bench side boards. Down the length of the ice. Binnington plays it to the near side. Blues send it up. And it was on net, so no icing on the Blues. Somehow the Kings picked up 2 shots. Did they do some edits at the first intermission, maybe? Well, that pass went nowhere, and the Blues get it to neutralize. In front of the far boards, far circle, and out. Blues have the puck again. Kings did nothing. Shot sent towards the side of the net. Taken behind the net by the Blues. Up to the far circle. Sent around again by Kyrou. And up the far boards. Pass to, well, Blues, the Kings dumped it in and headed for a line change. Under 18:15 to play. Second period. Still no score. Kings send it ahead. Armia couldn't get there, but it's taken by Wright towards the net. Backhander was saved by Binnington. He hangs on at 17:59. Shots are 11-9 Blues now. All right, face-off will be in the far circle in the Blues defensive zone. Far circle, and well, it's behind the net. How is that not holding the stick? Dumoulin couldn't get to the puck because some Blues player was holding his stick right in front of the ref and no call. Blue line keeper dumped in. And sent towards the net. I think that was Lawton. A nice save there again by Binnington. Did they not count this? They did. 11-10 shot St. Louis. Still no score. Dump in to the far corner. And neutralize. Blues take it back in their own end. Pass up the middle over the red into the O-zone. Shot. Glove save. Forsberg hangs on for the whistle at 17:10. Shot was off the stick of Toropchenko. All right. Yeah. That's correct, Dan. We had some penalties in the first, and yeah, not a, I mean, they've had their scoring chances, but yeah, they've been few and far between. Another frozen puck by Binnington. And Parayko and Moore mixing it up a little. Parayko has the size on Moore and on LaFerriere, tried to help him out. I mean, Parayko held him. How is that not a penalty? What, just because Binnington froze the puck and it was outside the crease and he tried to poke it away? I mean, Binnington didn't even have a hold of his stick. All right, 17:01 to go. Face off. Yeah, this looks like an Eastern Conference game between Toronto and Philly, or Toronto and somebody else. Into the near boards, Thomas. Sent up by the Kings. Dumoulin or Moore chasing it. Oh, they called it icing. Parayko beat him out at 16:46. Yeah, a little bit. Yep. Yeah. No, I know most of the names. I just haven't had a chance to read them all, but for sure. Bad game, so Vancouver is lucky. Well, luck or not, they're losing. I mean, I don't know what the Avalanche's problems are, but they're down 6-3 with 4:17 to play in the second. Still 1-1 Ducks Sharks. All right, 16 and a half to play, second period. Byfield with the, jeez, another whistle. For what? 16:27. What happened this time?
The Kings, I think, are fortunate to be zip right now.
Los Angeles 55, slashing.
Great. Byfield with a slash. Yeah, Fox is saying they're fortunate to be 0-0. And they've been very lackluster, which is par for the course for a Kings effort in Los Angeles. How was that a slash?
And that's exactly where that took place. And you saw the separation there. You could see how far that Byfield was leaning across. So, and the numbers for goaltending have not been there for the most.
Boy, I don't know about that, but okay. 0 for 2, 3 shots tonight for the Blues power play. Kept in by Mayu. Kyrou sends it to Suter. Shot was blocked. Not kept in by Mayu. Takes it back into the defensive zone. Now a pass to how do you say it? Buchnevich. That's it, Buchnevich. Sent to the near corner for Suter again. Buchnevich to Kyrou. Blue line at the point. Mayu. Kyrou back to Mayu. Near circle shot. That was wide into the netting above the glass at 15:48. Yeah, I tried, guys. You've been firing fast and furious. I haven't been able to catch up. Ray Whitney, he was on a few teams. I remember like Florida and Detroit for Ray Whitney. Detroit because of a video game. Thomas with the puck after the St. Louis won the draw. Down low, Snuggerud, and it's sent out. 1:10 to go on this Blues power play. 15 and a half in the second. Thomas sends it around. Neighbors behind the net. Back to Thomas, far corner. Blue line keeper for Broberg. Snuggerud sends it around. Thomas to Neighbors behind the net. Snuggerud looking to Holloway at the point. Now Broberg, near circle Holloway, gets it poke checked away, and the Kings send it off the near glass down the length of the ice. 27 seconds remain on this Blues power play. They carry it in. Snuggerud, drop pass. Thomas back to the point for Broberg. Puck tipped into the far corner. Holloway behind the net. Neighbors trying to dig it out. Thomas with it near circle. Thomas centers it. It's tipped wide. I think by Snuggerud. Blue line not kept in. That's it. 5-on-5. Byfield back on the ice. Blues getting a line change. Kings take it up the ice. It's Byfield. Pass to the slot. Backhander saved into the near corner. Shots are 12-11. I forgot to update. And sent in for icing on St. Louis at 14:06. Canucks 6, Avalanche 3. Avs on the power play. Malinsky 6 from Devin Tays. And 3:13 to play in the second. 1-1 Ducks Sharks. If you have TNT, True TV, or HBO Max, it's available to you. I will probably get HBO Max playoff time. All right, far circle face-off. Thomas, I think, won the draw for St. Louis behind their net, up the near boards to the red line and dumped in. Forsberg behind the net. Plays it to the near corner. Edmondson up ahead. Panarin to the red line on a pass. Drop pass by Kopitar to the far circle. That's Clark. Towards the net. Oh, Kopitar had it just outside the crease. Another shot, and that's wide. Kopitar into the far corner with the pass. Blue line keeper. Shot from the near side was blocked and sent out. St. Louis to the neutral zone. Pass off the far boards. Gets away. And the Kings send it ahead. 2-on-1. Kempe's shot or pass is blocked. A good play by Parayko. He had somebody open in the far circle. Moore centers it. Far circle shot wide into the near boards. Sent out and dumped in, but now the Kings have it again. Far circle, centering pass. Drew Doughty sent it to the near corner. And saucer pass by the Blues to the neutral ice. Doughty passes to the far side. It's dumped in from the red line by the Kings. Sent down by St. Louis, and this is icing. So no under 14 media timeout just yet. Oh, Cam Ward, the goalie. Yeah. I remember him. All right. Face off in the near circle in the St. Louis zone. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Kings pick it up again off the near boards. Up ahead. And blue line keeper for Clark. Cross ice pass. Sent around. Sent and now out by the Blues again. St. Louis getting 2 changes. Clark skates it in. Byfield tipped it. Tried to get a return pass, and it's taken out by the Blues again. And now the Kings have it again in their own zone. Pass to the far boards. LaFerrier has it go off his skates. For the love of... Oh, my gosh. Blues in the near boards. Now dumped in by Armia from the red line to the far corner. Lawton sends one. Binnington left it loose, and the King... No, they waved it off. The goal light came on, but the ref waved it immediately. Gosh, darn it. For what? Binnington never had it. That's a horrible call. Now they're discussing it. This should have been a goal. I don't know what happened.
Not giving us a call on the ice yet.
Yeah, they did. The one ref was waving it.
Pushed in or went in on his own, or did he make contact? I think it's going to be okay, but
Oh, they're saying goalie interference. Kings fans are incensed. Okay, it's Armia. Armia didn't touch him in the crease. Fowler knocked him into him. Armia does not touch him in the crease. Bennington never froze it, and that should be a goal for Wright, but they're probably not. Whatever. It's the under 14 media timeout. Just the way the Kings season has gone, especially at home. So I doubt they're going to overturn this. Yeah, remember we brought him up because he's the last Canadian with 40 before Caulfield this year. Speaking of which, who leads in goals right now, by the way? Is it still McDavid? Oh, no, it's McKinnon. Caulfield passed McDavid. That's right. McKinnon's got 49, Caulfield 47, McDavid 43, Wyatt Johnston of the Stars 41, Kucherov, Robertson have 40 to tie for fifth, Kaprizov 39, Celebrini, Thompson, and Boldy have 38. Assist, McDavid 82, Kucherov 81, McKinnon 71, Pastrnak and Bouchard and Quinn Hughes 66, Suzuki 65, Celebrini 63, Draisaitl and Hudson 62.
Because of the contact, Armia goes in on his own power. Watch the contact.
He doesn't touch him in the crease.
There, Bennington's hand now.
Bennington's leaning into him.
The reset. You see even more after that. He does find the puck, or at least he knows, but yeah. You got to
It's not in the crease. It's not in the crease. That's garbage. That top-down view shows he was not in the crease. I don't understand this call. It's bogus. Face-off. 11:30 to play in the second. Still no score. Kings desperately need a win. Doesn't matter if it's regulation, overtime, or shootout tonight, but tomorrow they got to win in regulation over the Predators. Can't give up a point as they're chasing them. All right, LaFerrier gets it out after the Blues had it in the O-zone. Now ahead, and of course offsides on the Kings because we haven't had enough whistles in this game. 11:02 to play. Oh, boy. Yeah, still 6-3. It was 6-2. Face off. Blues have it, but the Kings take it away at neutralize. Blues send it up again, though. Forsberg behind his net plays it to the near corner. Centering pass to the slot. Now far circle. Shot wide into the near boards. And a pass by the Kings. They send it up the far boards, but it's immediately picked off by the Blues on the red line. Sent wide behind the net. And blue line keeper. Long shot. That was high. Yeah, Forsberg just got interfered with there. That was certainly in the crease. No call. I'd like to see a replay of that. Kempe to Edmondson. Edmondson sends it up the ice, trying to get to it for the Kings, but unable to. I can't see the number. Man, Kuzmenko's still out, I bet. Or did he come back? I don't know. Sent behind the net, and let's see, Doughty sends it up. Taken by Ward, but he lost it immediately. Finally, in the far boards, Parayko passes. Now they have it at the blue line. Kings take it away at the neutral ice, but then the Blues try to dump it in. Sent in behind the net. Forsberg looking. Plays it to the far corner for Dumoulin. Blues take it away and get a shot on net. Frozen puck by Forsberg at 9:20, and we've reached the under 10 immediate timeout. We're halfway through the game. Still 0-0. Ducks 1, Sharks 1, 9:48 to go in the second in San Jose. Canucks 6, Avs 3, second intermission. Again, in Denver, Colorado tonight. Dale Hawerchuk. Wasn't he a goalie? Yeah, I don't know why I was blanking on how long. You know what happened? I got confused between the Rangers and Islanders. I forgot. He briefly wrapped up with the Rangers, but he was a longtime Sabre and Islander. But yeah, I would have guessed that, but you know, Isildur had given me the uniform number, so I can't take credit. All right. Just looks like we're about set to return. No, maybe not. These commercial breaks are long. 5.9 center, number 16. Yeah. They're 5.9. So yeah. Yeah, Moore had a pretty good opportunity for the Kings. Binnington and Forsberg playing pretty well tonight. Pretty solid. All right, far circle face-off in the Kings zone. Blues win it. Keep it in at the blue line. Sent behind the King net. Byfield sends it up, but not out. The far boards dug out. Shot from the slot was wide. Tipped into the netting above the glass at 9:05. Oh, Dale Hawerchuk. That's right. I was thinking of somebody else. Yeah, I get yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mix these names up. All right, 9:05 to play, second period. Shots 15-12 Kings, but no score. Halfway through the game. All right, kept in, shot tipped. Oh, wow, Forsberg with a great save on a redirect. Right outside the crease. I think that was Thomas who tipped it. Didn't see who blasted it because we were behind the net, Cam. Can't see the Blues numbers when they're facing the net. Oh, maybe, did that go off a King's stick? It did. LaFerrier. I guess he's lucky he got enough of it that he slowed it down and Forsberg saw it quick and gloved it. It was not off of Thomas. Jeez. All right, taken by Joseph. He sends it behind the net of the Blues, but the Blues send it up. Fowler over the red line, dumps it into the far corner, chased and sent into the near boards. Thomas battling with Joseph. Kings finally get it to neutral ice. Byfield gets it to Joseph. They called that offsides at 8:24. Oh, my gosh. No, I gave up trying to read them all. Yeah, I'd have to. I did see most of them, but. Pierre Turgeon, yeah. Oh, yeah, Turgeon was a long time Highlander, right? LaFerrier, Byfield out there for the Kings. St. Louis dumps it in. Good gravy, this game. Oh, Doughty just got dropped in the corner. He tripped on his own. 8:10 to play, second period, no score. Blues lose it, but they get it at the red line again. Far circle, sent behind the net, into the near boards. Kept in. Gets away, though, and the Kings send it out. Broberg kept it in and got it to Neighbors, but the Kings were able to get it out of there. Now the pass went right to Doughty. Doughty sends it off the near boards. Tipped by LaFerrier to Byfield. Pretty good shot and a nice save by Binnington. And shots are 16-13 Kings. That one sent behind the King net. Near circle. Far circle. Blues keep it in at the blue. No, that was out. That's got to be offsides. That he was definitely out of the zone with that one. 7:22 to play. I remember Benoit Hogue, the name. Yeah, mostly from the video games, probably. Since the Olympic break, the Blues are 11-3-2, second in the league, and 1.75 goals allowed per game, first. Jeez, so they've been playing much better. They're not the easy win. They already kicked a Blue out of the draw now, or a Blues player. Face off, and the red line. Blues send it up the far boards behind the King net. Trying to dig it out. Kopitar. Now it's sent up by the Kings to the neutral ice. Passed by LaFerrier, taken by the left wing and dumped into the near boards. Sent behind the net for Byfield, I think. Sent to the near circle, but stolen, taken out by the Blues. And gloved down by Edmondson. He plays it to the far corner. Clark is there. Battle in the corner again. Behind the net. Clark trying to dig it out again. Blues keep it in. We've had a lot of action behind the net and in the far corner. Now far into the near corner. Fowler pass along the blue line. Far circle. Kept in at the blue line. Shot was blocked out of the zone. Oh, I thought Kempe was going to get it and go, but he couldn't get to it in time. Blues dump it in again. In the far boards. Still battling for the puck. Derek, hello. What's up? Thanks for being here. All right, Kopitar now. Clark up the far boards. Blues keep it in at the blue line. Pass to the near side. Sent behind the net by Broberg into the far corner. Clark finally gets it out. Blues getting a change. Kings get one. Sent up the middle. Thomas pass. It's sent through the crease into the near corner. Behind the net, and it must have tipped into the netting above the glass. 5:25. That's the under 6 media timeout. Still no score. Oh, yeah. Somebody tried to go forehand to backhand for the Blues, and it just went off their stick backhand and wide. What's up, Derek? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Alexei Yashin. Daniel Alfredson. Wade Redden. Yeah. All right. Ducks, Sharks. 1-1, 501. TNT, True TV, or HBO Max. If you have it, it's available to you. Canucks 6, Avs 3. Still second intermission. Here's an old name for, maybe Isidore remembers. I forgot how to spell it, but I think he was a Devil at one point. Stefan Richer. I think it was Ritcher or something. I think that's how you spell it. let me check that out. Oh, no, no T, just Richer, Richer. So he was a Canadian Devil for, oh yeah, he was a Devil for a while. 92 to 2002. Oh yeah, he was on the last green and red team, looks like. Oh, he was on the Lightning too. Blues. And he wrapped up with the Penguins. Close. 421 career goals. All right, we're back from commercial. 5:21 to play. They didn't even really show it. Yes. Yeah, Mike Richter, the goalie. Yeah, Richer had a nice shot, especially in those old video games. All right, face-off near circle. Kings. Armia sends it to, I think, Wright, who sent it ahead, but Lawton couldn't get it. Blues send it out, taken away. Kings have to tag. Nope, they didn't. Kings were offsides. Couldn't tag up in time. 5:09 to play, second period. And you always got to, if you're talking 90s, you got to go with Cam Neely of Boston. I've got a Cam Neely hoodie. It's really faded, though. I got it off of eBay. I loved him in the NHL games. Another hard shot. Face off into the, well, Doughty has it. Sends it up the near boards. And now the Blues have it. They get it to neutral ice, and Dumoulin sends it in. Oh, it took a funny bounce. It's tipped up by Panarin. Wright's trying to dig it out. It gets to Doughty, but he couldn't keep it in. Wright has to retrieve it, but now the Blues have it, and they skated into the ozone. It's into the far corner. Behind the net, into the near boards. Kept in by Lindstein. Now the Kings send it up. But is this, well, I won't even guess. Into the near corner. And taken away by, was that Byfield? And then it goes back behind the net. Thought the Kings were going to get it centered out just outside the crease, but didn't happen. Parayko sends it. Byfield, all right, now Clark sent it around. Do they keep it in? Yes. Sent to the near boards and picked up by the Blues and sent to neutral ice. Now the Blues get a line change. The Kings take it up the far boards. LaFerrier. Parayko there again. Sends it out. He's all over the place. All right, taken by the Kings. Clark passes. Clark is out there with Edmondson. Pass to Clark. He tipped it behind the net. Moore has it for the Kings. Near corner. Back to the blue line. Clark passes down low. Behind the Blues net. Both team players on the Kings fell down. I think we've got a Blues penalty coming up. Byfield very slow to get up. He's finally on his both skates at 3:14. Believe holding on Hull.
Couple times, but the Kings have maintained possession.
Oof. I think he got Byfield. So the Kings head to the power play. Only the second time tonight. Blues have already been 0 for 3. Shots are currently 16-14 LA. Come on, Kings. Got to cash in on this power play. Let's not go to the third 0-0. We got Panarin. He has 4 power play goals this year. 0 for 1, no shots for the Kings. False start. Panarin, Kopitar, Kempe, LaFerrier, and Clark are the power play unit. Back to the blue line, Clark at the point. Now Panarin far circle. Down low to LaFerrier. Back to Panarin. Panarin sends one towards the net. Rebound tucked in by Kempe from the near circle. Kings get a power play goal and take the 1-0 lead and wake up the LA crowd because, good Lord, this has been a snooze fest. Kempe with his 28th on the power play from LaFerrier and Panarin. Yeah, Panarin was moving the puck well. He got the shot, or he got the pass to LaFerrier. He got it back. Then he sent one to LaFerrier, and LaFerrier, it wasn't off a rebound. LaFerrier just made a phenomenal backhanded pass to Kempe, who buried it as Buchnevich was late closing the gap to pick up Kempe. So Kempe was left wide open, and the Kings players found him so he could put the biscuit in the basket, as they say. All right, 18-14 shots, Kings. Puck is in the far corner. It's sent down the ice. No icing. Binnington plays it off the near boards. Taken away by Byfield. LaFerrier sends one. It's tipped up behind the net. And Byfield sends it to the blue line. Kings now send it towards the net. Blocked by the Blues. Skated out of the neutral zone. And Parayko dumps it in from the red. Fowler plays it up the far boards. Blues keep it in, though. Who is that? Anderson? Yeah, Anderson. Blanked on his name for a second. Anderson got it to the neutral ice for the Kings, but the Blues have it. They center it. Taken away by Kempe. Pass up ahead and neutral ice again. Blues have the puck. Blues send it up ahead. Passed by Berggren to the right wing. Probably Dvorsky. It's in the near corner. Kept in by Dvorsky. And, somebody fell down. That was Berggren. Okay, no penalty, though. He must have just lost an edge. Anderson sends it, but not out. 1:12 to play in the second. Blues keep it in still. Taken to the far circle, towards the net, tipped wide into the far corner. Kopitar behind the net to Anderson. Anderson takes it back behind the net, though. Looking. Pass to Ceci. Ceci to the blue line, or red line. Tipped by Joseph, and it must have gone into the Kings bench. 47.8. Yes. Talk about a hard shot. Al Frady and Ray Bork and Paul Coffey. Who were the best skaters in the 90s and 2000s? I don't know. It's a good question, though. Sent up the near boards by the Kings after the center ice draw. Binnington behind the net. Moves it up the far boards. Not out. Kings kept it in. Now the Blues send it out. This might be icing. Okay. Yeah. It actually was. Got one right for once. 32.4 to go. Oh, John Hamm, actor, St. Louis Blues fan. Wow, he has a crusty old St. Louis hat, though. That thing has been sweat through and through. Looks like it used to be khaki, and it's more, nasty looking. Must be a lucky hat. Tipped away off the near board. Somebody without a stick. That's Doughty. Sent out. Saucer pass to the neutral ice for the Kings. St. Louis in their own end. 15 seconds to play in the second period. Taken behind the net. Kopitar brings it out to the blue. Pass to Doughty. Doughty sends one around. That's it. That's the end of the first period, or sorry, second period. We head to the second intermission, and we start the third period countdown clock. 1-0 finally for the Kings, thanks to Kempe's power play goal. His 28th from LaFerriere and Panarin, and we'll get the visualizer, but let me fix the shots real quick. It's 1914 the shots. All right, let's do the Kempe visualizer. So he's in the near circle. LaFerriere to Panarin. To LaFerriere again, who sent a backhanded pass to Kempe, and he ripped it. There, we'll do it one more time. A wrister. So that's Panarin to LaFerriere, and then Kempe. Yeah, that's right. I think Kempe's a left-handed shot, so he buried it. Not much Binnington could do. Good pass by LaFerriere. Actually, Avs are back within 6-4. Kelly scored his 19th 14 seconds into the third. There's 16:38 to go in Denver. Avs only down by 2. Wait a minute. Now it's Ducks 2, Sharks 1. Second intermission. I thought it was 1-1 second intermission. They added a goal at 14:59. Gosh, NHL.com has been so bad lately. All right, 1-0 the score, Kings. 1914 the shots for the Kings. 1919 the face-offs. 0 for 3 St. Louis on the power play. 1 for 2 Kings on the power play. 20-9 hits Kings. 16-9 block shots Kings. 14-12 giveaways Blues. 3-2 takeaways Kings. Game 3 of a 3-game season series. Kings going for a 3-game sweep. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the chat. It's at the bottom. 15 votes. 53% for the Blues. 47% for the Kings. Whoops. All right. Please, if you haven't already done so and you're enjoying the video, hit that like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel to be recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you also already happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same, it's a co-stream of this stream, but it's faster and currently still ad-free. Everything's free. Like and subscribe. Follow on Twitch. Helps support the channel and on both platforms. You keep naming devils. Skullet for Iafredi. Yes, he did have one heck of a mullet. Yeah, and a bald spot. That's what you mean by skullet. I get it now. I forgot what we were talking about. Didn't you mention like fastest skaters? I think Mogilny was pretty fast, wasn't he? Oh, there's plenty of Devils legends. Yeah. Richer for sure. All right. Sabres, Senators tomorrow. Predators, Kings. So back-to-back Kings games at home. This one, an early start. 6 local. And then tomorrow, it's a late start. 7:30 local. And, yeah, I generally try to avoid those. But if there's nothing else to do, then I'll do a 9:30. Especially if it's the Kings. But, yeah. All right. Anything? Still 13:39 to go in the third. Canucks 6, Avs 4. Still time to get within 1 and then equalizer. But Ducks 2, Sharks 1. I don't understand because I swear it was 1-1 after 1. They must have made a mistake on NHL.com in that game. Not sure what else is going on tonight, really. Well, NBA, I don't really care. Baseball, don't care. Maybe I'll consider doing baseball if it's an indoor team, though. That way I don't have to deal with rain delays. I guess I could do games off of Peacock. Something to think about. Actually, yeah, let's take a quick look at the schedule. Does ESPN say which broadcast, though? Oh, yeah. Thursday, MLB TV. Oh, ESPN. Okay, yeah, Thursday's a really light day. Do they have the Peacock games listed? Apple TV. I thought Peacock had games. Maybe Peacock only carries. Let's see, Thursday, Friday. Let's do Saturday. Yeah, they have a night game on Fox, but I'm going to doing hockey then. Sunday. Oh, yeah, Peacock has a Sunday night game, but yeah, I'd rather do hockey. Monday. Yeah, night ESPN. Is that it? I swear Peacock. I'm going to have to look at the Peacock listings. I thought they had more than just Sunday night. Maybe they carry the free game every day. Yeah, whatever. I guess I can go through the scores in case anybody wants to catch up on baseball. Guardians 4, Dodgers 1 in LA. Padres at home 7-1 over the Giants. Yankees 5, Mariners 3 in Seattle. Diamondbacks 1, Tigers nothing in Arizona. Cubs and Wrigley win 6-2 over the Angels. Astros 6-4 winners at home over the Red Sox. Brewers 8-2 over the Rays in Milwaukee. Cardinals win in 11, 2-1 over the Mets in St. Louis. 10-0 Marlins over the Sox in Florida. Miami. Rockies 2-1 winners in Toronto over the Blue Jays in 10. Phillies 6-5 over the Nationals in 10 in Philly. Pirates 8-3 over the Reds in Cincy. Orioles 8, Rangers 3 in Baltimore. 5-1 Braves over the A's in Atlanta. Royals up 13-6 on the Twins in Kansas City, heading to the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, I guess we'll look at NBA real quick. Rockets over the Bucks, 119-113 in Houston. Bulls big losers at home to the Pacers, 145-126. In Toronto, the Raptors fall to the Kings, 123-115. Knicks, 130. Grizzlies, 119. And Memphis. In Miami, the Heat lose big. Celtics, 147. Heat, 129. A lot of high scoring tonight. Hawks, 130. Magic, 101. In Orlando. Oh, yeah, the NBA season's even further along than the NHL. Because of the Olympic break. That's right. Sixers 153, Wizards 131. Still in progress. Nuggets 97, Jazz 90, end of the third. Spurs 36, Warriors 31. Still 10. They're just underway in the second quarter. All right. I think I'll take a break and be back. Thanks, everybody. Who's John Hines? I don't know. Oh, the actor. No, I have no problem with him. I just I thought his hat looked disgusting, though. It must have been like a lucky hat. How's it going, Chance? A good comment. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw it. Yeah. Connor and Isildur are having their own conversations. I got to remember to pick out everybody. Thanks, Chance. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. I think... yeah, I've never seen Mad Men, but he's a good actor in what I've seen in movies, etc. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody, but thanks a chance. Appreciate it. Oh, the NHL head coach. Oh, okay. My bad. Who? Yeah. Okay. Head coach. Okay. All right. Let me cue up the music. I'll be back. Hey, I think we got a sub too. Thanks, everybody. All right, had to text my sister back real quick. All right, here's the music. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we're back. Oh crap, I'm late. Let me get out of the game and get back in though, and let's clear the screen. All right. Oh. Sorry, old man noises. All right, looks like we're finally ready. Just about set. Okay, who's this coach again? John Hines? Hang on, I'll take a look. John, whoops. Hines. I thought I didn't read. No, why did I say? All right, we're underway. I'll look later. I'm sure it's just a bald guy. Any bald guy is prone to look like me, I'm sure. Bald white guy with glasses, I mean. All right, near corner. Kings in black going right to left. They have the puck in the near boards. It's into the near corner, but sent around by Buchnevich to the far side. He gets it back. And Lindstein just barely gets it out. It's sent in. All right, Blues in white going left to right. They are getting a line change. So are the Kings. Anderson with the puck. Sent ahead into the near corner. All right, dug out by Armia. But it's pinned up against the boards. It's loose into the far corner. Oh, let's see. Lawton couldn't keep it in. The Blues have it at the red line. Sent into the near boards and a dump in. And whistle at 18:45. Looked away for a second. Didn't see. Oh, it's your chat logo. Yeah, it's tiny. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, he's a bald white guy, Caucasian. No glasses, though. All right, sent up the near boards and behind the net. All right, not out. Sent up the near boards and out. It looks like there is a John Hines, the actor. I didn't realize. I was still stuck on John Hamm from them showing him. And I totally misread the comment. All right, finally the Kings get it to the neutral ice. Blues take it away off the near boards and pass to the far side. Doughty, long pass, taken away. Parayko to the far board, sends it around the net. Dumoulin in the near corner. Neutral ice, right in front of the box. Now up ahead, Joseph chases. He gets by Binnington, but the puck is sent up by the Blues. Taken away, and then Joseph's shot looked like he got poke checked by Parayko. Man, Parayko's everywhere for the Blues. Every time he's out there, he's near the puck. Blue line, nope, taken away by Thomas, and he gets it to the neutral ice. But we have a whistle. 17:20. Come on. 17:25. 20-14 shots. Just underway here in the third. All right, did they call the Kings offside or something? I mean, I honestly didn't get the call there. Still waiting. Oh, is he the Blues coach? I just read into the near boards and behind the net. Ooh. Both players fell down. Shot from the blue line was wide. Blues going the other way. What is this camera work? And, oh, we got a fight. It is Clark who's given, no, that is Ward. He's given the height advantage to Finley, I think, 37 of the Blues. They're kind of just grabbing at each other's heads, and they wrestled each other to the ground. Finley and Ward, not Mickey Ward, if you remember that boxer. Okay, NHL.com, it is not going to be a 4-on-4. This is definitely going to be 5 for fighting. I don't know why they screw this up all the time. They have struggled with it looked like a clean hit by Joseph on Fowler. And then I don't know what triggered the high.
Lead with the shoulder, right? Keep the arms down.
Oh, no, I hit reset. Sorry about that.
By the end of a game, bang, those types of plays.
Ooh, did you hear the boards? They had the audio on that. But what led to the fight? Because Ward and... It wasn't even Ward and Finley that were involved. Okay, got news for you, NHL.com. It is not 4-on-4 for 5 minutes. I don't know what has happened to their strengths on penalties and sometimes goals lately. Just terrible. Into the far corner. Blues have it in the O-zone, but now the Kings get it to the neutral ice. Excuse me. Sent behind the net. And to the red line. A dump in. Into the far corner. By the Kings. Now it's taken out by Hull. Pass. Blues at the red line. Dump it in and head for a line change. It may have been on net. We'll see if they give him a shot. Dumoulin waits behind the King net. He's got Doughty with him. Looks like they got the forward line changed. Pass ahead. Taken into the O-zone. Behind the net. Near boards. Kept in. Edmondson sends one. It's wide. Lawton trying to dig it out for the Kings. Blue line keeper. Edmondson near boards. Oh, tipped away by the Blues. Backhander into the near corner. Right passes. Long shot. Rebound into the near circle. St. Louis just gets it to the neutral ice. And now they have the puck again. Pass to the near side. Taken into the near corner. Sent behind the King net. Kept in at the far boards. Looks like Thomas. Passed. Oh, he missed Pareko. Now he takes it behind the net. Far circle shot was blocked. And the Blues do keep it in, but now the Kings send it out. The Kings getting a line change. Blues lose it in the near corner, Pareko, but he gets it tipped back to him. And sent ahead. Thomas, a pass. And taken into the O-zone. I think by Lindstein, but then we got a whistle. 15:02 to play, third period. Canucks 7, Avs 6. Holy cow. It just was 6-6. Thanks to Kelly, Burns, and Malinsky getting goals in the third. But now it is Canucks back up by 1. I don't know. They don't have the goal scorer posted yet, though, for Vancouver. Sent around into the far boards, far circle, sent into the near corner. Blues keep it in at the blue line. Pass. And still trying to dig it out. Kings get it, a pass, and now they'll wait in their own zone. Pass sent in behind the net. Bennington skated out by Hull. And now finally the Kings get it out. Oh, Turcotte got labeled at neutralized by Mayu. Mayu gets it behind the net. Turcotte looking to get his revenge, I believe, too. Sent in by the Blues. Doughty behind his own net. Pass to Kopitar, who saucers it to neutralize. Ooh, that looked like a cross check. And neutralized by Broberg. No call. Joseph sends it around. Kings keep it in. Shot and a glove save by Binnington. And we get pushing and shoving. Yeah, it's getting ugly out there. Pretty much 5-on-5 pushing and shoving. I love how actually it was about 2 Kings never got involved. It was about 5-on-3. Joseph and some others. 13:44 to play in the third. Still 1-0 Kings. $21.15 are the shots. Keep an eye if there's any penalties. We'll check the score. Ducks 3, Sharks 2, 14:45 in the third. It still says Canucks 7, Avalanche 6, but they just put it up. Pedersen second from Bozer at 14:21. So Colorado had tied it up for all of 23 seconds before Vancouver took the lead back after giving up 3 straight goals. Was it 3? Actually, it was more than 3 straight, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was... Yeah, no, it was 4. Wait a minute. Yeah, it was 4 straight goals going back to the second by Colorado. Oh, sorry. I got to catch up on the chat. I'm so sorry. I'm way behind. Okay, so is that... No, Jim Montgomery is the Blues coach. But yeah, I saw the... No. I'm a bald white guy. It's totally fine. Devils. Okay. Yeah, for all of 23 seconds. Sorry, I'm way behind on the chat. Hey, Blue Jay, what's up? Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Nah, they might squeak into third. I don't think they're going to be able to take the division. They might squeak into the third. Yeah, what's up, Oliver? I know you said something earlier. I apologize. All right, sorry. Trying to... 3 of the 4 head coaches that were the coaches of 3 teams that made it to the conference finals, 3 of them are going to be fired 7 years later. Oh, okay. 3, okay. What? Yeah. All right, back underway. Sorry, I got to put the delay ad on. All right. 13:30. Oops. I didn't play it. I just fixed the time and didn't hit the play button. Behind the Blues net. Far circle pass. Red line. Into the near boards. Parayko. He is everywhere. Parayko behind the net. And the Blues center it. Parayko in the near circle. Sends it behind the King net. Dumoulin has it, though. And not out, though. Behind the net. Again, Dumoulin trying to dig it out. Who is Dumoulin paired with? Doughty right now? Okay. As long as it's not Cece. Blast from Parayko was wide. Blue line keeper behind the net. Blues in the far circle. To the point. Now back to the blue line. Tipped at the line by Fowler. It's out to the neutral ice, and the Kings can't get to it. They're trying to get a line change, though. And it's skated in by Hull. Sent out, but Moore had slipped and couldn't get there in time. Blues in the far circle. All right, the Kings. Moore takes it away. Far circle towards the net. That's wide. Into the near boards. Anderson centered. And it's tipped into the netting above the glass at 12:05. We have another person named Chance too. I think I confused you for the guy who's there. Oh, we don't care about spelling errors. Rod Brindamore. Gotcha. Yeah. No, you're fine. Brindamore on the Canes, right? Yeah. His son plays for the AHL team, the Hurricanes, and he got called up and got his first goal last year. I don't know if he's been up much for the Hurricanes this year, though. I'll have to check his numbers. All right, into the near corner, and Blues couldn't keep it in. Let's see, CC sends it up. Well, no, I think it was knocked down with a high stick at 11:45, so we got a whistle. 1-0 Kings. Just Kempe's power play goal. 16:59 into the middle period, the second. From LaFerriere and Panarin. Good passes by both. Yeah, Cooper's been there a while. All right. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe, I don't know if there is more than one chance or not, but I think. All right, sent to the neutral ice, and let's see. Blues can't get to it. Nope, now they have it in their defensive zone. All right, sent up. Kyrou trying to get it behind the net, but Edmondson beat him to the puck. Blue line shot by Parayko and a glove save held on by Forsberg at 11:21. This game's actually moving along at a decent pace. It just seems slow because of all the whistles. Ah, dang, that's too bad. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah, he got his goal probably when they had already clinched the playoffs or whatever. All right, still waiting on the draw. We had a false start. It's Thomas versus Lawton. Come on, Lawton. We need this. Yep, Lawton wins another one. Kings love him, though. He wins so many faceoffs for them. Kings sent it in, but Fowler takes it from behind the Blues net. He moves it to the neutral ice, and they dump it in. Near corner, Anderson can't get there. It's centered, and nobody for the Blues could keep it in. Race is on. Parayko versus King. He beat out Wright. WRIGHT. Near circle to the far circle shot. Oh, man, did Forsberg save that, or was that blocked? 10:40 to play in the third. And Kings have it in their own zone again. Taken to the near corner, or pass to the near corner for Dumoulin. Dumoulin to the blue line. Pass tipped, and the Blues have the puck again. Long pass ahead, tipped into the far corner. Hit in the corner. Now it's the Kings puck up ahead. Kempe takes a hit by the Blues bench, and the Blues take the puck away. Pass to the red line and a dump in. Nope, a shot on goal. Nice shot by Mayu. And finally, the Kings will make a pass to the neutral ice. Turcotte sends one wide behind the net. Blue line keeper. And let's see. Pass to the neutral ice. Taken away. Joseph for the Kings into the near circle. Sends it around. And kept in at the blue line. Pass to Edmondson. His shot and a nice glove save by Binnington in traffic. And hangs on for the draw at 9:26. Should be the under 10 media timeout. Still 1-0 Kings. Again, the blue. Oh, Kemper made a nice save. Not Kemper. Sorry, Kemper's the backup tonight. Forsberg made a nice save. It just came right out of the glove as he tried to, close the glove on it. Eight coaches that made the Cup finals in the past 9 years have been fired. Wow. Oh, yeah, because of the most recent, I should say, was the Golden Knights guy getting let go, and they brought in Tortorella. I thought after a year we were done with that guy. I'll try not to insult him. Not a fan. His act wears thin on the team quickly. Gets the most out of the least amount of talent quickly, and then the message wears thin and everybody tunes him out. Yeah, Gretzky was a terrible coach. Look at Wah. Wah seems to be working out okay. Yeah. Well, look at Lou Lamoriello. You love Torts. Of course you do. I don't know. He's got a big mouth. He loves to argue with the officials. I know that. Yeah, why are we're doing Anze Kopitar Legacy Night tomorrow night? Oh my gosh, they better start on time. I don't want like a 9:45 start. Yeah, ESPN's going to have like a 9:45 game. I am making sure I do not do that game. They're doing 7 and 9:30, which means 9:45 coming up before the end of the season. All right, puck in the far boards. The Kings send it up. Race is on. Moore gets there before Parayko. It's in the near corner now. Kings keep it in at the blue line. Far circle shot. Bennington lost his stick. He hasn't picked it up. Somebody did get it to him, though. That was 41 of the Blues. All right. Kings have it in their own zone. They're getting a line change. CC sends it back. Sent up the near boards. Right with the puck. And taken away by the Blues. Under 8.5 to play now. To the point for the Blues. That shot was blocked. Into the near corner. And who's digging it out? Nobody. Well, finally, Dumoulin behind the net, but Wright couldn't get it out. Now it's to the neutral ice. Nope, we have a whistle at 8:05. Hold on. Wonder if it went into the bench area. Final, Canucks 8, Avs 6. They must have got a neutral, empty net. Yep. Bozer with an empty net. Did he have a hat trick tonight? Bozer had 3. Bozer got a... Bet you didn't have Brock Bozer getting a... Well, he's at 21, so I shouldn't say anything. Ducks 3, Sharks 2, 9:42 in the third. All right, 8:05 to play here in the third. Buknevich against Byfield. Buknevich. All right, won by Byfield. Saucer pass to the neutral ice, but the Blues take it at the red line and dump it in. It's in the far side, by the far circle. Now far corner, behind the net, into the near boards. They kept it in at the blue line. Backhander into the near boards. Edmondson waiting. Buknevich got knocked down. Sent to the neutral ice, but St. Louis has it. Pass into the O-zone. Pass ahead to the far corner, far circle, backhander sent wide. Wow. Just didn't get the shot off in time. That looked like a good opportunity for the Blues. I think that was Broberg. All right, sent out by the Kings into the O-zone. Blues at the red line to the far circle. Oh, Parayko with a good shot from the near circle. That was a good save by Forsberg. Puck gets to the blue line. Parayko sends it, but it's blocked. He gets it again. Pass. Another shot blocked. That was off the stick of Holloway. Towards the net. Big rebound. Another shot. Forsberg was out of the crease trying to freeze it, and the puck went behind the net, fortunately for the Kings. Blues still keep it in, though. 6.5 to play. Ooh, I thought Kopitar might have got away with a trip, but maybe that guy fell on his own. Dumping from the red line. Kings really playing with fire here. They really could have used some more offense, but the Blues haven't been giving up a lot of goals since they returned from the Olympic break, and they've been playing excellent. Near corner, Buchnevich. Lawton sends it out. Picked up by the Blues. I think it's Buchnevich or I should have looked that up again. All right, Blues take it in again. Pass gets away. Tip, though, to the blue line. Now the near circle takeaway. Nice play by the Kings and dumped in as they head for a line change. Mayu takes it behind the Blues net as we approach 5.5 to play. And Blues dominating the action. They've gotten the more shots on goal here. Puck went into the netting above the glass at 5:24. That should be the under 6 immediate timeout. Kings clutching to a 1-0 lead. And the Blues, I believe, have gotten at least 4 straight shots. 3-2 Ducks over the Sharks still. 8:02 to play. Where were we? I'm way behind. Hello, Joel Maury. Venezuela? Oh, if you're... Hello, welcome from Venezuela. Thank you. Welcome from the U.S., I mean. Oh, he hates the media? Well, okay. Apparently the Blues were going to pick up Shanahan. Offer sheet from Jersey. The Blues need to provide for losing Shanahan. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Cooper and Maurice. Yeah, Sully. Yeah, Sully's not doing too well with the Rangers, though. Yeah, I looked it up, and I'm screwing it up. I knew... I couldn't remember it. Yeah, I'm saying it wrong. Yeah, it's like Butch. Butch. Yeah, Butch or... We'll just say, yeah, Buchnevich. I totally forgot. I had just looked it up. I kept screwing it up. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. I'm way behind here on the chat. I'm going to have to skip a lot of it. Sorry. I don't think they can allow... I can't... I won't comment. I don't think Joel Quenneville should be blackballed. He never should have coached again in the league. For what he knew with the Blackhawks scandal. Between him, the GM... and the president, they all should have been blackballed from the league. They knew, the whole team knew a year later what had happened, and that 2010 Cup team is forever tainted by it. Red line taken away by now Lawton to the near circle, under 5 to play, and sent out. Red line passed by Dumoulin, and then a dump in from the far boards. Binnington plays it to the far side. They send it to the near corner. Parayko sends it up. And Thomas tipped it to the near circle but lost the puck. Sent off the boards. Up ahead, Moore sent it to the far circle. Fowler guarding him or defending him. And LaFerrier at the point sends one nice glove save by Binnington in traffic again at 4:20. Yes, the beach stuff. I can't believe Quenneville was allowed to. I can't believe Quenneville was allowed to coach. I'm shocked. And I didn't. Yes, Davidson. Yeah, they all knew. None of them should have been. No, wait, which GM? Because that might be the more recent GM. I don't think they have anybody. It was Bowman. And I forgot the owner's name. So, no, not John Davidson. It was Bowman. I forgot Bowman's first name. Sent out to the neutral ice. I never really paid attention to it. I didn't know much about it. And I guess a lot of it broke in 2021, 10 years later or more. Shot and a glove save in traffic. Sorry, I don't mean to ignore the game. Let's see. Forsberg with the save. Shots are 23-22. Got to be thinking. Wonder how soon they'll think about pulling Binnington. Not Scotty Bowman. Yes, Stan. Yeah, not Scotty Bowman. His son, Stan Bowman. Stan Bowman, and I forgot the president's name because everybody loved him and he knew about it. Shot was wide and into the near board. Blue line shot. Oh, no. St. Louis tied it at 3:53. No. Oh, my gosh. Kings. You got to get this point. You got to go out and take it. You guys laid back with this 1-goal lead and you got burned. All right. Off a face-off, the shot went wide, kept in at the blue line, sent towards the net. I believe Thomas probably tipped it. I don't know. Somebody in the near circle. Yeah. Oh, come on. That's a kick. That's a kick. That's a kick. Oh, come on. That's a kicking motion. That did not hit his stick. LA should challenge this. Oh, come on, Fox. You didn't see the kick? I would challenge this. They gave it to Broberg? That's a kick.
It is a goal. You can redirect the puck.
He kicked it.
And that's what Toronto would intervene here if they felt that was a distinct kicking motion.
Okay, the goal is going to be Thomas's, not Broberg. Thomas kicked it in. How is that not? Oh, my God. Why? Why did they not look at this? Why did the Kings not challenge? Yeah, it's Thomas's goal. NHL.com is effed. Oops, I just realized my phone on Twitch died. Oops, I'll have to get to that in a minute. 3:45 to play. Here, I'll get my other phone up. My real phone. Behind the King net, it's 1-1, 23-22, I guess, are the shots. No, it's 23-23. All right, Blues in their own zone. Tipped ahead and into the far circle. Sent behind the net. And sent in by the Kings. Sent by, let's see, Kyrou to Parayko. Now the far side. Return pass tipped. And the Kings send it in. Behind the net. Ooh, somebody wiped out on their own. That was not due to a King hit. Some Blues player wiped out. I think it was Mayu. Towards the net, and that may have been a nice save by Forsberg, unless that was just sent high. And now it went into the bench area at 2:41. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe. No. Suter missed it. He sent a backhander a little bit high. That was a great opportunity for the Blues. They did not cash in. They finally got the goal right. Thomas is 17th from Broberg and Holloway. It sure looked like his left foot kicked it, under himself. Like, I don't see how that's a... Did we get a false start, or did the puck go into the netting again? 2:38. All right. All right, it's Kopitar on the draw, 2:38. He's going to go against Thomas. 8-13, Kopitar. I missed Thomas's numbers. Thomas wins the draw. The Blues keep it in at the blue line, send it off the near boards. Into the near corner. Oof, somebody fell. Good thing it was not a trip. Blue line knocked out, neutral ice, and sent in. All right, picked up by Kempe finally for the Kings. And taken to the red line and dumped in. Binnington played it to the far boards. It's behind the net. Somebody went down for the Kings. Yeah, I think we got a trip coming. Yes, we did. I was going to say it, but I thought maybe looked like Panarin got tripped. Oh, yeah, the Blues coach is bald too, but he's got a goatee, I think. I used to have one. Yeah, so the guy at neutral ice called it. Oh, yeah, that's a trip. It was almost knee to knee. Let's see what Fox said. Mayu doesn't like the call, but if it's not tripping, then it's obstruction. I mean, take your pick. It's a penalty. So the Kings get a power play late in the third. 2:06 to play. Face off. Oh, they didn't keep it in. Come on. They were sending it to Clark, and it was nowhere near him. Off the draw, I guess. I don't know. Kempe, I think, dumped it in. It's in the near corner. Puck is pinned up against the boards. Nobody's dug it out. Panarin there. Suter there for the Blues. Kopitar. Now it's moved up the boards. And the Blues clear it. 1:30 on the power play. Now 1:30 to go in the third period. 1:20 on the power play. To the near side. Panarin sends it around. Kept in by Kempe. To the far corner. Behind the net, LaFerriere. Back to... Oh, not kept in. Come on, LA. What are we doing? You're not good at overtime or shootouts. I think we would double the efforts here to try and win it in regulation. Especially tomorrow night, you better, against the Predators. Taken away by the Blues, Thomas sends it in. Forsberg leaves it for Panarin. 40 seconds to play in the third. 33 on the power play. Moore with the puck to Panarin. To the blue line for Doughty. Byfield, so Unit 2 is out there, except for Panarin stayed out. That one's tipped on a shot from Doughty into the netting above the glass. 26.3 to go on the King power play. They do not have a shot on goal during this power play. Yeah, so Mayu tripping Panarin was the last call. The reason for the power play. Did the Kings maybe use their timeout? Yep, Kings timeout. If you're new to hockey, each team gets one timeout. You're free to use it whenever. But that's it. Once it's called, you're done with timeouts. All right, sorry, I'm way behind in the chat. I'll do my best. Yeah, it was Stan Bowman. Yeah, I think I mentioned Paul Coffey. Yeah. Well, and the problem is it was the video coach who was the offender. They gave him like a good recommendation. He got a job at a high school in Michigan and did the same damn thing. And that's when what was his name? Beach came forward. No, I get it. I get it. I know. I know. I hear you. I had the same thought, but I don't know why Fox didn't think it was a kick. I really thought it was. I hear you. I agree. All right, sorry. I know we've been mixing up conversations. Kings dump it in, but that's going to do it. Oh, sorry. That's going to do it on the power play, but yeah, that's going to do it on the period. Towards the net. That's the end of regulation. All right. I need Alex here to get the Mr. OT for RVD, Mr. Pay-Per-View. 1-1 after 3. If you're new to hockey, it's a 5-minute sudden death overtime. But it is 3v3 skaters plus the goalies. If still tied, then we head to a best of 3 shutout. Still tied after 3 rounds of a shootout. Did I say shutout? I meant shootout. Then it's best of 1. Think of it as extra inning baseball, if that makes sense. Each team gets a chance. Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't already done so. If you did, thank you so much. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. Also, if you have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. It's all free. Screws, they challenge. Yeah, which is, yeah. I know. Just limit the challenges. Don't punish for being wrong. I hear you. Hard shots. Yes, Al McGinnis, of course. This is how the Lakers does it. We go in the third and we start scoring and go down in the third. Yeah. Rope-a-dope by the Blues. No, the Blues have been playing well since the Olympic break. Yeah, they didn't do anything with it, but I hear you. I know. Yeah. I'm new to hockey, but I bet in LA Kings as I'm from LA. Give me your thoughts on how this match ends. Who comes out? Well, it's overtime. Could be anybody. But thank you for being here. The Kings have been better in overtime and shootouts, but I think they're probably still under 500. If they say, I will put it up, but all right, sudden death overtime, 3-on-3. Doughty, Kempe, Panarin for the Kings, Holloway, Thomas, and Broberg for the Blues. Blues in white, right to left. Broberg's shot blocked from the far circle. Thomas knocked down Panarin, has the puck in the far circle, centers it. Broberg towards the net, backhander. He lost the puck. Another chance. Oh, Kempe all alone. It's basically a penalty shot towards the net. Oh my gosh. Didn't even get a decent shot off. Looked like he might have been poke checked. Not a nice play by Binnington. Other way, Holloway shot blocked by Clark. Picked up by Byfield, and he sends it up to Panarin. Panarin to Byfield, and Panarin heads off. Byfield sends one wide. Back to the blue line and out. Kings couldn't keep it in. LaFerrier, Byfield, and Clark for the Kings. Fowler, Snuggerud, and forgot his name already. Buknevich. Yeah, sorry. LaFerrier takes the puck. I butchered it again. Buchnevich. There. That's how to remember it. Good Lord. Doughty with the puck to the neutral ice for Kopitar. Looks like the Kings want to get a line change. Kopitar is going to take it. Pass to Moore now. Moore brings it up. Moore to the blue line. Over the red. Moore towards the net. Shot. He scores! I wasn't sure at first. 3:04 in the overtime. The Kings get the winner. Moore end to end after a pass from Kopitar. And the Kings get the much needed 2 points against the Blues in overtime. Final shots 26-24. Don't think we got the Thomas visualizer. I'll cue that up. More from, man, NHL.com is freaking the heck out. More from Kopitar and Doughty. Okay, they did give Doughty an assist. I knew Kopitar was going to get it. That was all Trevor Moore. End to end. What a game. A little bit of a lull towards the middle period, but it ended up being a pretty good game. Somebody in a Blackhawks jersey at the game. What the? Rooting against the Blues, probably. Yeah, Moore brought it up the near boards to the near circle, and forehand, I don't know where it went in. May have gone 5-hole. Let's see. No, under the crossbar, blocker side high, just to the right of the left goalpost. What a shot. Nice shot by Moore. Just had to get around Berggren, and Parayko was actually just a touch late, and so was 25, Kyrou. What a shot by Moore, and end to end. All right, we'll end the poll. 59% were correct that the Kings would win. That was for 34 votes. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you head on out. Follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch. Final OT. Oh, let me take the time off. I know that's a little confusing. There we go. In overtime. All right, final shots, 26-24. All right, we'll do the Kempe. Okay, Kempe is the second star. I would imagine Moore is going to be the first. All right, Kempe. Yep, Moore's the first. Kempe's goal, it was a pass to Panarin to LaFerrier to Kempe in the near circle, and he ripped it in. That was on the power play. Then Thomas, the equalizer, 16:07 to go into the third, so under 4 minutes remaining, 3:53. They sent one wide off of a faceoff. Then, yeah, right up front, Thomas kicked it in with his left skate, and they counted it. And Moore just brought it up end to end up the near boards and ended up sending it in. He's a lefty shot. He sent it forehand under the crossbar past Thomas's blocker. Oh, here we got it. We'll do that. So Moore just off the bench. Kopitar passes it to him. Doughty must have passed to Kopitar prior to that. He just gets around the defense and then buries it. What a finish, at least. And a much needed 2 points for the Kings. Have not seen many King home game wins, to say the least. I think they're tied with the Rangers for the... They may have just passed the Rangers. I think they're the third worst team at home. So Moore, the star 1, Kempe star 2, and Thomas star 3. So all the goal scorers. You know, Binnington played well, though. And so did... I might have given a star to Forsberg. I thought he was rock solid in net tonight. The Blues, I thought, had some really good scoring opportunities, much better opportunities than, than the Kings. All right, I'll try to catch up on a little bit of chat, but there's a ton. Basketball and, oh, okay. Celebrini tied it. Oh, Sharks won 4-3. Celebrini 27 seconds into the third. No. I'm sorry. Celebrini 18:21 into the third, made it 3-3, his 40th. And then Wenberg got, no, I didn't mean to do that. Wenberg got his 17th at 19:29, 31 seconds to go. San Jose won. Oh, were you rooting for St. Louis? Sorry, Chance. Yeah, okay, thanks. Sorry, I was way behind. Wenberg is on the Sharks. Alexander Wenberg. I think he's 21 on the Sharks. Yeah, I know. Hockey player, great. Hey, Just a Man 55490. Thanks. San Jose wins. Moore turned on the Jets. You forget how quick he is sometimes. I really miss what's his name who's injured? That's who I miss dearly, though. So, yeah, not Mook Madula, that's Sharks. What's his name? 96 or 92. No, Clark is 92. 96. Kuzmenko's still out for the Kings, and the guy they lost at Fiala. I miss Fiala. I really liked Fiala. Yeah, and they play tomorrow. We'll take a look at the standings, and they play tomorrow. We will have that game for you as part of our doubleheader. Kings at 78, Sharks and Predators at 77. Dang, wish the Sharks would have lost tonight to the Ducks. Yeah. I don't see the Kings getting to the division lead. They could squeak maybe in if they can get by if the Knights continue to, if Torts' act doesn't work, they could maybe catch the Knights for third, but I'll just be happy if they get the second wild card. Wins for the Kings? Yeah. Or are you talking about the Ducks? The Ducks lost tonight. Sharks won. Alan Carriage, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for being here. Maiden gigs? Oh, Iron Maiden gigs? Yeah, that was a long way that Moore took that puck all the way. For the Kings, got it. No, Ducks lost. Sharks 4, Ducks 3. 2 late goals at 18:21 and 19:29. Wenberg is a Shark. Celebrini and Wenberg are the Sharks. Terry gave him the lead, but a late comeback by the Sharks. Yeah, 40 for Celebrini tonight. Yep. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. We got 900 views. Thanks a lot. Believe we had 21 likes, so we'll take that. Hope to see you in the next one, if not soon after. We'll have Sabres Senators 6:05 Central. Live stream starts, and then we'll have Predators Kings 9:35. I'm wondering if that start might get delayed, though. Hopefully they honor Kopitar from 9 to 9:30, during pregame, and not like prior to the anthem or, but all right. Hope to see you tomorrow. We have a doubleheader, if not soon after. Plenty of hockey coming up. I'll try to mix in some other sports. We will be back with WNBA again this season, but that's over a month away. I hope to, Maybe we'll do some UFL I think there's some Friday nights where the NHL is off. So, all right. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your, what do we got? Wednesday. If you have anything left, have a terrific Thursday. And until next time, take care, be well. Wishing you all the best. Sin Bin Stream signing out. Good night and goodbye.